Good evening, students. Today we will start with the next unit of organic chemistry, that is alcohols, phenols and ethers. Alcohols, phenols and ethers. So what are alcohols, phenols and ethers? Basically, alcohols are hydroxyl derivatives of aliphatic hydrocarbons, and similarly phenols are hydroxyl derivatives of aromatic hydrocarbons, and ethers are also derivatives of hydrocarbons in which one hydrogen of any aliphatic hydrocarbon is replaced by alkoxy group, that is OR. Okay? So alcohols, I said alcohols are hydroxyl derivatives of aliphatic hydrocarbon. So let's suppose we have ethane. So this is any aliphatic hydrocarbon. If we replace its one hydrogen with the hydroxyl group, means we are removing hydrogen and in turn we are adding one hydroxyl group, then we will get CH3CH2OH. So this is our alcohol. Okay? Hydroxyl derivative of aliphatic hydrocarbon. Similarly, phenols are derivatives of hydroxyl derivatives of aromatic hydrocarbon. So this is our aromatic hydrocarbon, which is known as benzene. If we replace its one H with hydroxyl group, then we will get phenols. So phenols are hydroxyl derivatives of aromatic hydrocarbons. Ethers. Ethers are also known as functional isomers of alcohols. ठीक है? Ethers are also functional isomers of alcohols. Functional isomers of alcohols means this is our any alcohol. ठीक है? If we represent it as CH3OCH3, you can see both these isomers have same molecular formula, that is C2H6O. Molecular formula of both these molecules are same, but they differ in the nature of functional group. Here the functional group is alcoholic group and here the functional group is ether. So ethers are also known as functional isomers of alcohols. Alcohols, phenols and ethers have very wide importance in our daily life. For example, alcohols are used in all type of alcoholic beverages. Beside this, it is also used in paints, varnishes and some sort of medicines. Similarly, phenols are used for the preparation of dyes, resins, etc. So these both are very important in our day-to-day life. Okay? Now come to the general formula of alcohols. Generally, alcohols are represented as ROH. Phenols are represented as AROH and ethers are represented as ROR, where both alkyl groups may be same or they may be different also. For example, in this case, on both sides of oxygen, both methyl groups are same, but sometimes such type of ether can be present. ठीक है. So this ether can be represented in a general way as ROR dash. So this is some general information about the alcohols, phenols as well as ethers. Clear? Next topic is classification of alcohols. Classification of alcohols. So alcohols or phenols, ठीक है, alcohols or phenols can be classified on the basis of number of hydroxyl groups present as well as the nature of carbon atom to which hydroxyl group is attached. Means classification is based upon, first category, based upon the number of hydroxyl groups, based upon the number of hydroxyl groups. Hydroxyl means OH groups. And secondly, they can be classified on the basis of the carbon, based upon the hybridization of carbon to which hydroxyl group is directly attached. ठीक है, sometimes hydroxyl group is attached to the carbon which is sp3 hybridized and sometimes it may be sp2 hybridized carbon atom. So we can classify the alcohols as well as phenols based upon the number of hydroxyl groups present as well as based upon the state of hybridization of the carbon to which hydroxyl group is attached. So first type of classification is based upon the number of hydroxyl group, based upon the number of OH groups. Some alcohols are there in which only one hydroxyl group is present. Such type of alcohols are known as monohydric alcohols. If only one OH is present, one OH group is present, that is called monohydric alcohol. Monohydric alcohol. Similarly, if two, then it will be known as dihydric alcohol. If three hydroxyl groups are attached, then it will be known as trihydric alcohol. And if more than three hydroxyl groups are present in the same molecule, then it will be known as polyhydric alcohol. ठीक है. Now, for example, CH3OH or CH3CH2OH. We can clearly see that both these molecules have only one OH group. So this is your monohydric alcohol. ठीक है, and its IUPAC name is methanol and its name is ethanol. ठीक है, we will discuss the nomenclature of alcohols independently. Clear? Next is dihydric alcohol. Sometimes in same molecule there are two hydroxyl group present. So such type of alcohol is known as dihydric alcohol. Dihydric alcohol, and its common name is glycol. Common name is glycol, otherwise its IUPAC name is ethane 1,2-diol. Ethane 1,2-diol. Next, trihydric alcohol. For example, CH2OH, CHOH and CH2OH. So such type of alcohol is known as trihydric alcohol because it contains 3 hydroxyl groups and its common name is glycerol and its IUPAC name is propane 1,2,3 triol. Propane 1,2,3 triol. Clear? Next, sometimes it is found that 2 or more hydroxyl groups are attached to the same carbon. ठीक है? For example, CH3 like this. Now this carbon is containing 2 hydroxyl group and this is very unstable in nature. 2 hydroxyl groups cannot be present at the same carbon atom. So it will lose one water molecule and become stable and it will change into aldehyde CH3CHO. Clear? Similarly, if this alcohol has this configuration, again 2 hydroxyl groups are attached to the same carbon, again it will lose water molecule and will change into a ketone. So these are the stable forms and these both are very unstable in nature. This is your aldehyde, that is acetaldehyde, or we can say ethanol, and this is your ketone. ठीक है? Ketone and aldehyde. ठीक है? So this is the classification of alcohols based upon the number of hydroxyl groups. ठीक है? Similarly, phenols can also contain more than one hydroxyl group. For example, this is our simplest, ठीक है, that is known as phenol. ठीक है? Its molecular formula is C6H5OH. We have simply replaced one hydrogen of benzene with the hydroxyl group and this is monohydric in nature because it contains only one hydroxyl group. But if there are 2 hydroxyl group present on the same benzene ring, then it is dihydric in nature. ठीक है? And its name is 1,2-benzene diol. 1,2-benzene diol and its common name is catechol. ठीक है? Catechol. Next, these 2 hydroxyl groups can also be present as 1,3 positions. Now its name will be 1,3-benzene diol. 1,3-benzene diol. Again it is dihydric, but now its common name is resorcinol. Beta, such type of common names are very important. That's why I am writing the common name also. Otherwise its IUPAC name is 1,3-benzene diol. Similarly, if these 2 hydroxyl groups are present at para positions to each other, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,4 position. Now its name will be 1,4-benzene diol. Again it is dihydric, but now its name is quinol. ठीक है बेटा? Similarly, this phenol has, or we can say sometimes 3 hydroxyl groups can be present on the same benzene ring, then it will be known as trihydric alcohols. This is monohydric, these 3 are dihydric, and if 3 hydroxyl groups are attached in the same benzene ring, then it will be known as trihydric alcohol. So this is your first classification based upon the number of hydroxyl groups present in the given molecule. So alcohols, phenols. Besides alcohols and phenols, there is another class, that is your aromatic alcohols. So what is aromatic alcohol? In this case, our alcoholic group, that is OH group, is not directly attached to the benzene ring, but it is attached with the side aliphatic chain, and such type of alcohols have similar properties as those of simple aliphatic alcohols. For example, we can clearly see that in this molecule OH is not directly attached with the benzene ring, but is attached with the side aliphatic chain. So its name is phenyl methanol. Why its name is phenyl methanol? Because simply this is our methanol. Okay, methanol. We have replaced its one hydrogen with the benzene ring, or we can say phenyl. In this case, it is known as phenyl. That's why its name is phenyl methanol. Similarly, it can be also present as like this. ठीक है. Now its name will be 1-phenyl ethanol. 1-phenyl ethanol, because this carbon chain has this chain has two carbons, that's why ethane, ठीक है, ol for alcoholic group and phenyl for this ring which is directly attached with the carbon number 1. So its name will be 1-phenyl ethanol. Such type of alcohols are known as aromatic alcohols, and they are totally different from the phenols, because in phenols this group is directly attached to the benzene ring. Clear? So now next classification is based upon the B classification, based upon the state of hybridization of carbon atom to which OH group is attached. ठीक है बेटा. So this is our second classification based upon the state of carbon atoms. It is found that sometimes hydroxyl group is attached to the carbon which is sp3 hybridized, and sometimes it is sp2 hybridized. So first classification, or we can say first we will discuss in which the state of hybridization of carbon is sp3 hybridized carbon atom. sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Under this we will discuss primary alcohols, secondary alcohols as well as tertiary alcohols. ठीक है. Second we will discuss about the allylic alcohols, and third we will discuss about the benzylic alcohols. ठीक है. So we will discuss mainly 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree alcohols under this category. Next we will discuss about the allylic alcohols, and next we will discuss about the benzylic alcohols. Clear? So these three types are covered under the sp3 hybridized state of carbon atom. So what is 1 degree alcohol? So 1 degree alcohol is that alcohol in which hydroxyl group is attached to that carbon atom which is further attached with one more carbon atom or none of the carbon atom. So what does it mean? So we are saying that OH is attached to that carbon atom which can be attached to one more carbon atom, or simply it is not attached with some another carbon atom. So in this case, after fulfilling the valency of carbon, we will get this formula. We can write it as CH3CH2OH, and here we will write it as CH3OH. So in these alcohols, the state of hybridization of this carbon to which hydroxyl group is attached, it is sp3 because all bonds are single. ठीक है? If we expand the formula of this carbon, देखो CH3 again CH2OH. So this carbon is sp3 hybridized because its all bonds are sigma bonds. There is no pi bond. ठीक है? So such type of carbon atom is known as sp3 hybridized, and this hydroxyl group is attached to this carbon. This carbon is further attached with only one carbon atom or none of the carbon atoms. So such type of alcohols are known as 1 degree alcohols. Clear? Next is 2 degree alcohol. So in this case, carbon atom will be attached with 2 more carbon atoms, not one. Now it will be attached with 2 more carbon atoms. Like, देखो, this carbon is containing one hydroxyl group, but now it is attached with 2 more carbon atoms. ठीक है? After fulfilling the valency, we will write its formula as this. ठीक है? So such type of alcohol is known as 2 degree alcohol because this carbon is attached with 1 and 2 more carbon atoms. Similarly, 3 degree alcohol. Now this carbon which is carrying the hydroxyl group, it is attached with 3 carbon atoms. ठीक है? 3 more carbon atoms. So such type of alcohols are known as 3 degree alcohol. Now you can clearly see the difference. This carbon is attached with only one carbon atom. This carbon is attached with 2 more carbon atoms, and this carbon is attached with 3 more carbon atoms. So this is our 1 degree alcohol, 2 degree alcohol and 3 degree alcohol. Generally we can represent it as 1 degree alcohols like RCH2OH. 2 degree alcohols are represented as R2CHOH. Now these two R's are directly attached with this carbon. 3 degree alcohols, this is like this R3COH. So this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree and this is 3 degree alcohol. ठीक है? Next type is allylic alcohols. So allylic alcohols, in this case again the OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. OH is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. But now this carbon atom is further attached to a doubly bonded carbon atom. So what does it mean? For example, this carbon is carrying hydroxyl group. Now this carbon is sp3 hybridized, means all of its bonds should be sigma in nature, but this carbon is further attached to a carbon which is doubly bonded. So this is the basic meaning of allylic alcohols. This carbon is carrying hydroxyl group and it will be sp3 hybridized, means all of its bonds are sigma in nature. Clear? We can represent it as like this. This is your C, H and H. All bonds are sigma, so it will be sp3 hybridized. But this carbon is further attached to a carbon which is doubly bonded. So now CH and CH2. So such type of alcohols are known as allylic alcohols. Clear? So it is again 1 degree in nature, because you can clearly see this carbon is attached directly with only one carbon atom. So if we show it as like this, now this carbon is 2 degree. So this is your 2 degree alcohol. We can clearly see this carbon is directly attached with 2 carbons. Okay? Similarly, if we replace this hydrogen with methyl group, then it will be 3 degree in nature. Clear? Next is benzylic alcohol. Benzylic alcohol. So in this case, benzylic alcohol, which we have earlier said it as aromatic alcohol, like this one. Such type of alcohols are known as benzylic alcohol. In this case, again, this carbon which is directly attached to the hydroxyl group, it is sp3 hybridized, but to this carbon atom which is directly bonded to this, it is sp2, like this. Dekho beta, what is benzene ring? Benzene ring is simply like this. ठीक है? So basically this thing is there. CH, CH, H, H and CH. Now we can clearly see this carbon is sp3 hybridized because all these 4 bonds are sigma in nature, but this carbon is attached to the carbon which is doubly bonded on one side. So such type of alcohols are known as benzylic alcohols. ठीक है? So this is the classification of alcohols in which hydroxyl group is attached to the carbon which is sp3 hybridized. Next is the classification based upon the hydroxyl group to which carbon is attached, but that carbon is sp2 hybridized. So next is OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Under this category there are mainly 2 types. One is vinylic alcohol and second is simply phenols. Vinylic alcohols and phenols. Now vinylic alcohol, like this carbon is doubly bonded. ठीक है? So this hydroxyl group is directly attached to the doubly bonded carbon atom. After fulfilling the valency, we will have this formula. So such type of alcohols are known as vinylic alcohols. Now in this case, the state of hybridization of this carbon is not sp3 because it contains one pi bond, so it is sp2 hybridized. Now this carbon is your sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Similarly in phenols we see that OH group is directly attached to the benzene ring like this. ठीक है, CHH. So OH group is attached to this carbon and this carbon is again sp2 hybridized because it contains one double bond, one pi bond. So such type of carbon atoms are sp2 hybridized. Clear? So this is all about the classification of alcohols and phenols. Next is the nomenclature of alcohols. So we have discussed it in detail in +1 class. ठीक है बेटा. So I will discuss only some examples. So for the IUPAC nomenclature of alcohols, 3 things should be remembered. First, we have to select the longest chain in which hydroxyl group is present. Longest chain of carbon atoms containing the hydroxyl group. First thing is that. Second, we should number the carbon atoms in such a way so that the carbon carrying the hydroxyl groups gets the lowest number. Okay? And then other substituents are named alphabetically. So these 3 things should be kept in mind. First of all, we have to select the longest chain of carbon atom carrying the hydroxyl group. Second, for naming this compound, we should give the lowest number of carbon atom to the carbon atom to which hydroxyl group is directly attached, and then other substituents are named according to their alphabetical order. Okay? For example, we have CH3, CH3, CH2OH, next CH3, CH2, COH, CH2, CH3, now this CH2, CH3, we can also discuss it as CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. I am taking only 3 examples for the nomenclature. देखो बेटा, first thing is that we have to select the longest chain in which carbon containing the hydroxyl group is present. So we can select it as 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Maximum 3 carbon will be present in a chain. ठीक है? We can start the numbering as this way also, 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. But now come to the main points. We should we should number it in such a way that carbon containing the hydroxyl group should get the lowest number. Means we cannot adopt this method of numbering because now this carbon is 3rd in number. So we will prefer it in this way or in this way. Clear बच्चे? For example, I am adopting this manner. ठीक है? Or we can also take this 1, 2, 3. So now its name will be, to the second carbon there is one methyl group. So its name will be 2-methyl propane 1 ol. 2-methyl propane 1 ol. Clear बच्चे? Next, now come to, we should consider this carbon. Now देखो, if we numbered it in this way, 1 2 3 4 5 or 1 2 3 4 5, both ways this carbon is getting number 3. But if I number this chain as 1 2 3 4 5 6, so this is the longest chain. So I will not adopt this manner, because in this manner there are only 5 carbon atoms in a chain, but by adopting this manner there will be 6 carbon atoms in a chain. So its naming should be done by adopting this method. So on the third carbon, somebody can number it as 1 2 3 4 5 6 also, but we should not adopt that method, because by numbering in this way this carbon will get position 4 and we have to prefer the lowest number. ठीक है? So the right numbering is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Clear? So now its name will be 3-ethyl hexane 3-ol. देखो बेटा, जो this 3 carbon, third carbon 3, this is containing one ethyl group, that is C2H5. So its name will be 3-ethyl. Now there are 6 carbons in a chain, so hexane, and third carbon is also containing an alcoholic group, so its name will be 3-ethyl hexane 3-ol. Clear? Similarly now 1 2 3 4 5 or 1 2 3 4 5, but if we adopt this manner, then this carbon will get position number 5, so we should not adopt that method. So its name will be 3-methyl pentane 1-ol. So alcohol ol word is used for the alcoholic group, which we have discussed in very detail in +1 class under the nomenclature of organic compounds. Clear? Next is the isomerism present in the alcohols. Isomerism present in alcohols. So mainly in alcohols, chain isomerism, position isomerism, functional isomerism, as well as optical isomerism is present. So which one? First is chain isomerism, second one is position isomerism, third one is functional isomerism, and fourth one is optical isomerism. ठीक है? So for the chain isomerism, there should be at least 4 carbon atoms should be present. Otherwise, chain isomerism will not be shown by the alcohols. At least 4 carbon atoms should be present in the chain. Position, at least 3 carbon atoms should be present. 3 carbon atoms should be present. For functional isomerism, at least 2 carbon atoms should be present. And for showing the optical isomerism, carbon atom should be chiral in nature. Some may be pronunciated, somebody can pronunciate it as chiral carbon atom also. Chiral or chiral carbon atom should be chiral in nature, means to which hydroxyl group is present. So chain isomerism, at least 4 carbon atoms should be present like this, 1 2 3 4. ठीक है, so this can also be present as like this. देखो, for the isomerism one main thing is required, both isomers should have same molecular formula. ठीक है, so both these isomers have functional molecular formula as C4H9OH like this, CH3 CH2 CH2OH, 1 2 3 4, 4 carbons, 3 5 7 9 hydrogens and then hydroxyl group. Similarly in this case CH3 CH CH3 CH2, again C4H9, 3 6 7 9, again molecular formula is C4H9OH, but this is named as butane 1-ol and this will be named as 2-methylpropane 1-ol. Means here the chain will be of maximum 3 carbon atoms and here the chain will be of 4 carbon atoms. So such type of isomers are known as chain isomers which differ in the length of chain. ठीक है, secondly is the position isomers, at least 3 carbon atoms should be present. So like this, CH3 CH2 CH2, again CH3 CH CH3, again molecular formula of both are same, that is C3H7OH, C3H7OH, C3H7OH. So such type of isomers are known as position isomers because they differ in the position of functional group. Its name will be propane 1-ol, its name will be propane 2-ol. ठीक है, 1-ol and 2-ol. So such type of isomers are known as position isomers. Next is your functional, which differ in the nature of functional group like this, CH3 CH2OH, and this can be also present as CH3O CH3. Both have same formula like C2H6O, 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 but this is alcoholic in nature and this is ether in nature. So they differ in the nature of functional group. This is ethanol, this is methoxymethane. ठीक है, so such type of isomers are known as functional isomers. Next is your optical. So in this case carbon atom should be chiral in nature. For example, like this, it should contain 4 different groups like this. ठीक है, optical isomers, so its mirror image will be COH H CH3 C2H5. So such carbon atom which is bonded with 4 different groups are known as chiral in nature. So these are mirror images of each other and non-superimposable. So such type of isomers are known as optical isomers. Clear? So this is some general information about the alcohols, phenols. ठीक है, ethers we will discuss them separately. ठीक है, we have discussed in today's lecture first general information about alcohols, phenols and ethers. Then we have discussed in detail about the classification of alcohols and phenols. Then we have discussed some points about the nomenclature, and last we have discussed about the isomerism present in the alcohols. Clear? So in the next topic we will start with the more topics of the alcohols and phenols. ठीक है, थैंक यू बेटा.